This is Gay Polk Payton, and I hope that y'all don't get tired of seeing me all natural, but I mean, I just don't wear a lot of makeup on my face anyway, so even when you see me and I'm all dialed up, you know, it's just like I'm just gonna accent a little bit with some eyeliner and some lipstick, but I'm not gonna put a lot of makeup on my face. I just don't have time for that, and it's too hot in Mississippi to put all that mess on my skin. I don't know how women who cake all that makeup on their skin, I don't know how y'all do it, because it's hot as hell in Mississippi. I know that I gotta stay safe because I can't go there. I can't do it because I won't be able to take the heat. It's just too hot in Mississippi. But anyway, my blog today is you know, just based on some things I've been thinking about this week. You know, from time to time, you know, as a single girl, you know, we get a little, I don't want to call it weepy, but, you know, we get a little, you know, we get off up in our feelings. That's a new phrase now that everybody uses. You all off up in your feelings. You need to get up out your feelings. You know, that's what people always say. You got to get up out your feelings. But, you know, sometimes as a single woman, you know, we get off in our feelings. Like today, you know, my son's car started smoking, and now my house alarm, the little thing, the little sensor, you know, some kind of way became detached from my house alarm, and so now I'm having to depend on somebody else's man to come and fix those things for me. And it just, you know, it can get taxing, but, you know, and then my son is getting older. He is 16, but he's getting older and older, and it's just making me realize that, you know, every day he needs me a little less than he needed me yesterday. So and I'm trying to prepare him for life. He says that I'm being mean to him, but I'm not being mean to him. I'm just trying to prepare him for life and let him realize that, you know, life is not Burger King, and you're not going to get to have it your way all the time. Mommy's not always going to be there to rescue you. So I have to let him sometimes realize that, you know, life is going to throw you curveballs, and you got to be prepared to either swing at them and in hopes of hitting them, or if you can't hit them, you know, try to dodge them and avoid them hitting you, or walk it off. You know, if one catches you in the gut, you just got to learn how to deal with life. That's just a part of it. And a part of life, you know, that single women who aren't in relationships have to deal with sometimes is, you know, relationships and things ending. I know it probably seemed like I was a little more into my feelings than I actually was this week, because I have these videos, and I told you in my first blog that if you want to hear me sing, I have these videos on YouTube of me singing Whitney Houston songs, Adele songs, Brian McKnight. I'm even singing a Richard Marx, Right Here Waiting for You. I'm singing some Dorothy Moore. So I'm doing different songs on my video blogs of me singing. And so if you want to hear me sing, you can, you know, just click on one of those links and listen to me sing. But the ones that I put on my fan pages today, because I have four. I have 4 fan pages. I have a fan page for my election campaign, because I'm an elected official. I have a fan page for my music, you know, that has videos of me singing. Then I have a fan page for my law office, because I'm a licensed attorney and I have a law office. I have a law practice here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And then my 4th one is the one for my book. And my book is entitled why can't I ever find that book when I'm looking for it? But anyway, my book is called This Has Been a Public Service Announcement. Give me a second, let me see if I can find it. This is my book. This is what the cover of my book looks like. It's called This Has Been a Public Service Announcement, and it has me on the cover. See, that's my face. I just, you know, I think I got a little lipstick on that picture. I don't look like as rough as I do right now, but it's still me. Anyway, so but on my music fan page this week, you know, I do things like different days when I play different kinds of music. Like Tuesday, I did Take It All Tuesday, and I sang Take It All by Adele, and I dedicated it to the woman who sent 77,000 text messages to her boyfriend. You know, she communicated with him 100,000 times in 5 different ways. And I'm like, girl, you know what? It ain't that serious. Get your life. It is not that serious. I'm telling you, another man will be along shortly. He may not be the one that you wanted, or the one that you had in mind, or the one that you thought you wanted so much, but another man will be along shortly. Don't get caught up in your feelings and end up and end up in a situation that you don't need to be in. So it's like, even though another man will be along shortly, she's not going to be able to see any other men other than prison guards, because she probably going to do some jail time for all that communicating she did with her ex-boyfriend who wasn't thinking about her. You know, we talked about that in the last blog, number 17. I was saying, how will I know if he's thinking of me? If you got to wonder whether or not he's thinking of you, then he ain't thinking about you. So I'm going to call this blog number 18, One Last Cry. Get your one last cry on and move on with your life. Because Tuesday we did a Take It All Tuesday. And I don't know if y'all are Adele fans, but I absolutely love Adele. But my baby's 16, and when he was 15 years old, last summer he came back from camp. And we had this puppy. These puppies had been abandoned at our church. And my nephew took one and I took one. And so these puppies, I took my puppy, I named my puppy Justice, and I took her to the kennel, and I got her all kinds of shots, and I got her dewormed, and I did all this stuff and paid, hundreds of dollars for her to get medical treatment. And then she died like 2 weeks later. And then something else tragic happened in our lives that summer while my baby was gone to Dallas for Kappa Camp. And, and he was like, we were listening to music in the car, and my Adele CD is one of the 6 songs in my changer at all times. And so my baby just turned it off. He told Adele, just shut up. He's like, you know what, Mama, if you don't have a really strong mental constitution and emotional constitution, he said, Adele will make you drive off a bridge. Because, and he ain't lying, because, her songs are kind of depressing, especially if you've, you're a jilted lover and somebody has broken your heart. It's really, really hard. So Tuesday this week was, Take It All Tuesday. And in Take It All Tuesday, I was talking about the song. She says, didn't I give it all? Tried my best, gave you everything I had, everything and no less. Didn't I do it right? Did I let you down? Maybe you got too used to having me around. But how could you walk away from all my tears? It's going to be an empty road without you right here. But go on and take it. Take it all with you. Don't look back at this crumbling fool. Just take it all with my love. And it's not funny, but at the same time, it is so tragic that it's like, and it's a beautiful song. So I want you to go and watch the video, because, it's like I love to sing that song because it is just a beautiful, beautiful song. And, and it's just like, if you've never heard it, it's just, it's just pretty. It's a really, really pretty song. I wish I can think of some of it, how the melody goes right now, but my mind is kind of like drawing a blank right now. But she says, go on and take it all with you. Don't look back at this crumbling fool. Just take it all with my love. It's depressing. It's very, very depressing. And then on Wednesday, I posted a video of me singing One Last Cry by Brian McKnight. And I remember, oh my God, this was horrible, but I was dating this guy, and I was so sprung on him. I told you about him in the last, I either told you about him in blog number 16, Blame It on the Game, or blog number 17, How Will I Know? I think it was 17, How Will I Know, because I said that I realized after I fell in love with him that he wasn't thinking about me. Yeah, it was number 17, How Will I Know? But I remember when we were dating, and we were in Biloxi, and we were listening to my Pandora, and One Last Cry by Brian McKnight came on, and I was trying to change the station. I wanted to hear a love song, because, I was there with him. It was romantic, and I didn't want to hear it. And he wanted to hear that One Last Cry. So I was like, I don't want to hear this. This is depressing, blah, blah. I want to listen to something else. And he literally, he was a big guy. I like big men. So he was a big guy. And he literally held me down and would not let me change the station and listen to that song. And I told him after we broke up, I was like, so you wanted me to listen to that song so you could let me know how I was going to feel in a few months. Is that what you were doing? And he got pissed off about that, but I don't care. Anyway, so, but y'all know the old Brian McKnight song, One Last Cry. My shattered dreams and broken heart are mending on the shelf. I saw you holding hands, standing close with someone else. Now I sit all alone, wishing all my feeling was gone, or something like that. I gave my best to you, nothing for me to do, but have one last cry, one last cry. I mean, it was absolutely pathetic. It's like One Last Cry is more pathetic than Take It All by Adele is. I mean, it's just like, I'm like, which one of these songs is more pathetic? And it's really hard to determine which song is more pathetic because they are both very, very pathetic songs. And then to top it off, today I posted Throwback Thursday on my music fan page, and I posted a video of me singing I Would Rather Go Blind by Etta James, you know, as performed by Beyonce in Cadillac Records. And the thing about it is, you know, it's just like, I wouldn't rather go blind. I close my eyes till you gone so I won't have to watch you leave. But I would not rather go blind than to see you walk away. That's some straight foolishness. How am I gonna lose my eyesight so I can't see the next man that's coming at me? Have you lost your mind? It ain't not that serious. You better go on about your business and go on, hurry up and leave so I can open my eyes back up so I can see the next big corn-fed man that's gonna be coming at me. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you don't want to be here, somebody else does. But I mean, you know, that's a position that I have grown to, because there has been a time, you know, in my very recent past, and I would have rather go blind and watch him walk away. But you know, hey, we all grow and learn from our experiences. But anyway, I'm not gonna sing I'd Rather Go Blind, but y'all know what I'd Rather Go Blind sound like. With you know, from Cadillac Records, you know, when the guy went and had a heart attack in the car, the white dude that she was having an affair with, and you know, Etta James was having an affair, and yeah, I would have rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me, child. No, just foolishness, straight foolishness. I mean, all these love songs are straight foolishness. But tomorrow, I'm gonna be on my way to New Orleans for Essence Festival, and I am going to post Whitney Weekend. And so for my Whitney Weekend, I'm gonna post Friday. I'm gonna post I Will Always Love You. And then, and it's going to be, the version that I'm going to post tomorrow is going to be the version of me singing at a piano bar with these dueling pianos, and it is absolutely incredible. Those guys, you know, I mean, if you live in the South, you know, you used to go into these churches and you singing, and you know, it's like I'm sitting in the congregation and the pastor look at me and he'd be like, okay, Gay, come on up here and bless us with a song, you know, and I go up there and sing, and I'm used to singing with these musicians who really could not play Mary Had a Little Lamb, and so they're trying to pick up what I'm singing, and I just do this to let them know, I don't need no help. Just stop. But I'm singing with these dueling pianos, and these boys are bad. I mean, it was at Bobby McKee's Piano Bar in Washington, D.C. Harbor, and it was absolutely incredible. I was there to sing at a conference in Washington, D.C., and it was just absolutely incredible. I mean, you gotta watch the video. I ain't talking about me and my singing, because you know, it's just like I know I can sing. The Lord has blessed me and I'm grateful for my gift, but I'm telling you, these boys, like when I got to the part where you break it down at the end of I Will Always Love You, and it's just like I did this thing where I waved my arm, and when I waved my arm, it's just like they stopped the music, and then when they came back in, it was just perfect. So make sure you watch that video, because I'm gonna post that tomorrow, me singing I Will Always Love You at the Dueling Piano Bar. And then Saturday, I'm gonna post a video of me singing Why Does It Hurt So Bad from the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. That's gonna be my Saturday part of my Whitney Weekend. And then Sunday, I'm gonna post I Look to You, because like I told you in so many of my blogs, that my completion comes from God. So it's like me and God are complete. We're whole right here. I had to find that completion again, because I thought I lost it for a little while, but it's just like sometimes that's what it takes to make you, you know, like there was a song by Yolanda Adams where she was talking about Make It Like It Was, and everybody thought that was a love song, but when you listen to the words of that song, Make It Like It Was by Regina Belle, not Yolanda Adams, Regina Belle, if you listen to that song, you will see that is a prayer. That song is a prayer to God to make it like it was, to make me hunger for the love of God the way that I used to hunger for the love of God. So, you know, and now I'm at that place again, and I'm grateful to be in that place again. So when I meet a man who hungers after the love of God the way that I hunger after the love of God, then I know that I will have found the person that I was meant to be with. Anyway, so this song, this blog is basically dedicated to One Last Cry. Go ahead and have your one last cry, but don't let it consume your life. You know, life is a very, very cruel animal. People are cruel, but you just got to figure out where you stand. And once you realize where you stand, if where you stand is outside, you need to be prepared for that and pack a coat. pack a coat because you just never know if that's where you're going to end up. I hope y'all have a great holiday weekend, and I will talk to you on Sunday.